and you have to take notes while watching the video. Then we will discuss the statements in the video. If you are ready, let's start. Is it visible for all? Is it visible?
Yes.
Let's start. The Power of Relationships by Andrew Mills. Now we will start.
Today I want to talk about the single most powerful force on the entire planet, something that is invisible, something that most of you probably have, something that actually shapes your life in countless ways that we sometimes don't even realize, that we might discount and dismiss. Today what I want to talk about is the actual deep power of relationships, of friendships, and of connections. Because I actually believe that relationships are the single most powerful force on the planet that shape your daily lives in countless ways. But here's the thing. I know as soon as I say I want to talk about the power of relationships or the power of friendships and that sort of thing, that it kind of sounds a little bit like a My Little Pony episode, right? Like it sounds like things that we teach kindergartners, not mature adults and high school students and that sort of thing. But here's the absolute truth. Relationships are the most powerful force on the planet. And when we actually sometimes dismiss them or discount them, what we're actually doing is this. We are actually dismissing and sidelining the most important thing in our lives. And this is actually what science is proving to us. Science is actually showing to us that what matters most, if you want to live a happy, a healthy, and a whole life, is actually having good connections and friendships around you. Did you know that if you have close relationships, you're actually less likely to have a cold? Did you know if you actually have really close friendships that you'll actually recover faster from surgery? But this is crazy. Did you know that you're actually 2 to 5 times less likely to have a major health challenge in your life if you have close relationships? And in our epidemic of mental health concerns and challenges, what professionals are also teaching us is that we need people to journey with us long term, actual friendships that we know and who know us. A study out of Brigham Young University found this, and this is like startling, but it's absolutely true. If you have really deep and close relationships, you will live longer than other people. That not having close relationships is the equivalent to you smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So relationships are these incredible, powerful things, but we have this tendency to actually discount them, to dismiss them, or to neglect them. One social psychologist out of Harvard, he found this, that your friendships actually account for as much as 90% of your success or failure in life. 90%. Like that's huge, that's amazing. And I think what we know from science and also from psychology, we also know experientially. But if I were to ask you, what is the single most important and best time in your life? My bet is, if you're to reflect on it, that relationships were a part of it. And if they weren't, the first thing you wanted to do when you had an amazing experience was actually go share that with someone else, right? And so what I really believe is that relationships drive our world, that they're invisible, they're around us all the time. We have them, and if we don't, we'd search for them. And I believe that they are literally the most powerful thing in our lives. That we're actually wired for story. We're actually wired for connection. We're actually created for relationships. Andrew Root, he puts it this way. He says, we are our relationships. They're the very core of our existence, the source of our life. And I believe that that is absolutely true. But here's kind of maybe put it this way, maybe the tension, if your life is anything like mine. The tension is this, that in our lives, we have now what psychologists call friendlies. These are people who are on the outside of us, who know lots about us, but not really what's going on within us. We kind of follow it, right? They might know what's on your Instagram feed and what you did on the weekend, but they might not really know where your spirit, your soul, where you're actually at on the inside. And so for social media and all of its great ability to connect us, it doesn't often actually foster the depth of relationships that we need. Jen Michelle Pollack, she puts it this way. She says, our connections have grown broader in our world, but they've also gone shallower. And so I think here's the tension then. We know that relationships matter. We know this from science. We know this psychologically. We know this probably personally. But then we have this other tension where we don't have these depths of connections that we need, or we can actually tend to discount or dismiss or forget the most important thing in our lives, relationships. So if I can ignite anything in you today, here's what I want to ignite. I want to ignite in you to not actually discount or devalue the relationships that are sitting all around you right here, right now, because they can account for as much as 90% of your success or failure in life. But what does that actually mean in real life terms? To actually invest in the people around us, to actually care for the people around us. Well, I want to share with you a little story from my own life about when I was some of your age, when I was starting high school. So can we just agree to this? High school is occasionally hard, correct? Right? It is occasionally hard. And when I started high school, I was much in your kind of place for some of you. I had like lots of excitements, some fears, some nerves, some anxiety. But my life really shifted in high school in grade 9. Because what ended up happening was this. My dad was unfortunately diagnosed with a really rare and difficult and aggressive form of cancer. And cancer sucks. And it's awful. And it's evil. And what it started to do was actually steal life from my dad faster than health or faster than medicine or the health professions could actually heal. My dad was given a year long to live at a 10% chance of even making that. So things were incredibly difficult and brutal. And like I'm sure you've seen around us, sometimes when we encounter difficulty, we make really bad choices, right? And that's what happened to me. I made some really poor choices in high school. It started to kind of go, veer a little bit to the left. But here's the thing. The thing that actually saved my life or altered it or shaped it, that actually moved me in the right direction, it wasn't getting new information. It wasn't having better technology or just kind of struggling through it. The thing that literally saved my life when I was in a really dark and difficult place in high school, struggling with the thought of losing my dad, was a friendship and a relationship and a connection. I had one friend who, what she did was she really committed to me through all of high school. Not for like a day, not for like a week, but for like years. She was there for me through the ups and the downs and all that happens. And she actually cared for me. And by that I mean like they actually listened, right? She didn't send me like emojis. She was actually there and actually listened with presence and with purpose. And I can say this without a shadow of a doubt, although it sounds a little bit cliched, it sounds a little bit kind of maybe dramatic, but I would not be here on this stage today if it wasn't for her. And I say that to you because it's true, and the true thing that you know already probably deep inside is that relationships can actually save people, right? You can actually be saved by others around you, and you can actually be a part of rescuing and healing and moving people towards a better future. Because here's just the truth, okay? Andy Stanley puts it this way. He says, your friends will determine the quality and the direction of your life. And that's absolutely true. The people who are around you will determine the quality and the direction of your life. And so because of one friendship, my quality and my direction of my life was altered. And the thing that saved me, the thing that actually changed my life, wasn't a thing at all.
So, can you tell me your own opinion about friendship? I guess the ideas are very clear in the video, and you have some idea about relationship, about friendship, and can you tell me your own opinion about friendship? What is friendship, and do you have any close friend in your life?
The friendship is the opportunity to the most things like the for example, if you have a lot of friends, then it means you are the successful person because of the friends of because of help of your friends. You can achieve everything, and if they are real, friendly to you.
Next question. Do you have any broken friendship? Not just for you, for all of you. Do you have any broken friendship, relationship with your family or relatives or with your friends? With anyone?
Okay,
Mhm.
I have I have a broken friendship, but not absolutely broken, because I think most people try to make the friendship better,
Mhm.
and however they are broken for some reasons.
Yes.
And I also the same type, I think, and I also try to
Mhm.
say, keep my relationship between my friends, and however I would be upset for the unneeded things.
What about others? Can you share your own opinion about friendship, and if you have any broken friendship or relation with your close ones, can you share it with us? Anyone?
To tell the truth, I have so many close friends, and I always try to keep in touch with them by social media because I have no time to go to their homes and having a good day with them. Just when I have free time, I try to write or message to them, and I always like socializing with my friends, especially I have my friend, and she's my group mate, Sevara.
Sevara, can you continue about your close friend, for example, about Bagdagul? What kind of problems did you face with Bagdagul or with another friends of you? Sevara, can you hear me now? What about others? Rosa, can you share your own opinion about friendship or broken friendship if you have?
I have a lot of friends, especially I have two close friends. Their name is Bona and Shahzada. They are very beautiful and careful for pupils, and so we are and what we talk to the internet sometimes because we have any time to meet with each other. So that's all. But I have not broken friend yet.
It's okay. Now we are going to discuss a topic. Now I will share my screen. Are you ready, Bagdagul? I guess it's your time to present, yes? Can you see my screen now? Is it visible for all of you? Please, can you switch on your cameras? Relation in our life. So, Bagdagul, if you are ready, you can start. Then, if you have any question, you can ask from your group mates. Then we will discuss.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to start my presentation about relation in our life. Relation really is essential for our life because we have life intensity which is very high, and we have friendship relations between our partners and with family too. There's three types of relationship. The first one is friendship. The first one is friendship. The second one is um, the types of the friendships. A friend is essential for our life. For example, when you have so many friends, you would have any problems because the friend helps you to solve your problems. You have really serious problems according to your studies and your family too. And friendship is making a friend is not easy, but cementing the friends is really difficult because we have to try to connect with our friends day by day, and we can cement our friendship by socializing with each other. And when you think about your life, you have so many friends, and your life will be really amazing and happily with them. And relations is a bond or connection you have with others or your friends. Relations affect your mental and social health. It's completely true because when you have no any friends, you will be depressed, stressed, you will be really upset from life. You think that when I had a friend, I would be really happy and I would have all the thing according to my relations. It's people's mental and according to social health. When you are interested in such kind of subjects or skills with friends, it will really interesting and powerful. For example, when you are interested in swimming, you can learn such kind of skills of swimming by looking at your partner or your friends.
Yes.
The friendship is really important. We shouldn't make our friends upset. We should be careful, a loving and irreplaceable friend. When we had such kind of ups and downs, our friends can give such kind of advice to solve them, and we'll be covered the situation with the help of our friends. And family relationships involve your immediate family and extended family. There are two types of family. The first one is immediate, the second one is extended.
Yeah.
When you have immediate family, in this family, the children will be really shy and introvert because they know more family members to get something from them. And according to extended family, we have to live with our grandmother and grandfather. Their advice and life experience can be useful for our future life.
What about
And
friendships?
that's all. And the third one is I'm going to talk about relations, love, and marriage. Everybody everybody try to make a friend, and they will have their family after marriage. So reasons for selecting a partner: love, mutual attraction, intelligence, education, pleasing personality. Education, it means when we have such kind of group mates or classmates, students, a group of students, and that's all. And I'm going to talk about friendship. That friendship is a second family. When your family cannot help you, the friends and friendship are ready to help you always without doubt. That's all. Thank you for attention. When I have such kind of bad points, sorry for that.
No, your points are very true. And do you have any questions for Bardagül?
Yes, of course. I'm going to give a question. When you are in a problem, would you tell your friends or your family? Which one of them would you choose to solve problems or to cover the situation?
Students, do you have any answer
Wait.
for this question? With whom do you share your problems? With your family or with your friends? Gulmira, can you answer the question, please?
I don't have any question.
No, we are asking about answering the question, not asking question. Maksud, can you hear me now?
I have the second question.
Maksud, now Maksud is talking, yes?
What should we do to make our friendship stronger? Do you have any advices?
Girls, can you hear her? Because you are not answering. Maksud? I guess Maksud has terrible connection. Rosa, can you hear me? I guess the
I
question is
didn't
where
understand your question.
Baltaygul,
I
can you
didn't
repeat it?
understand.
Okay, can you repeat your question, please?
For all. Okay. What would you do to make your friendship stronger? Do you have any advice?
What would you do? Rosa, can you hear us?
I